Hello, hello, everybody. You alive, Mitchell?
Huh? Huh? Oh, hey. I'm falling asleep. What's up? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, just long day, long shift.
Yeah, I feel that. So,
What are we
so,
gonna talk about today?
so, I guess tonight we're gonna be talking about why you should attend med school events. This is more if you're someone applying for medical school. So, let's get into it. So, what you need to do for this is look at the medical school or osteopathic schools you're applying to. See if they host virtual events for prospective students. Have you done this yet?
I have actually not done like an event online, but I went to an event like a medical school event my senior year of college.
Okay.
Yep. I
How
went
was
to the
that?
osteopathic. I think it was like osteopathic something something. I forget. It was in Pittsburgh. It was nice. It was cool. There were like different um, talks that you can go to, like held at the same time. There were some talks on how to study for med school. There were a couple of doctors talking. Actually, the very first talk was this doctor talking to us about the dropout rate, suicide rate, depression rate, and all the like really bad areas about going into med school. And I'm like, are you like trying to convince us not to get into med school? Like, what
Yes.
the hell's
Yes,
going
they
on?
are. Do you think it
And
was
she
useful
was
though?
like, yeah, it was. It really was. And then there were other topics as well. Like you can go to like how to be in like how to be productive, how to have a productive off year, and how to a productive resume, how to ace your interviews. I went to a lot of those. It was like a whole day event.
So you think students applying should attend those then?
Oh, 100% because I learned stuff that I didn't know, and I was able to like network with other students. I actually found someone um, there that I won't get into it, but like it was pretty cool.
Okay. So you recommend people do it too. So let's get into why you should go to
100%.
it. So why should you go to them? Learn about the school more. So this shows you're interested and you get to talk to people who are actually at the school. Should be like maybe admissions. Could also help the admissions team put a face to your name because they're seeing 5,000, 6,000
With
people's
thousands,
applications.
yeah.
And if they see you showing up at a couple of these events, they're like, oh, that's Zach. That's what Zach looks like. And now I'm looking at his application, I'm like, huh, he actually showed up at this event. He must actually like our school. Cool. Because they're looking at
I mean,
4,000 applications.
okay, but like, okay, how do you think they're actually like looking out? Let me see if these guys are really into it. Like, do you think they're actually going through a list and be like, huh, I wonder if we're like researching this guy. I wonder if he's going to attend. He gets like brownie points. Do you think that's that's what's going on?
I mean, if you're deciding between two candidates that are very similar, but one showed up to your events and one didn't, you know, and they're like the same stats, I feel
I
like
feel
that
like I
could
feel
push
like
you to the edge.
we need to talk to. We should interview someone from a board of accept
Like admissions.
review. Yeah, like an admissions board member to confirm or deny this because like I'm really intrigued. Like this is really interesting to like you know like what if they actually do that? Like what if
I mean, they take everything into account though. That when they do a holistic approach, they look at everything in the application, every single detail. So like, if you showed up to events and you like talk to people, they know you're nice and know your personality then a little bit better than if they just read you on paper. So they kind of learn more about you. So
hmm,
also I'll go to the next slide, which was have I attended some of these events. I did attend one so far. I'm attending another one this week, so it'll be probably two by the time this video's probably up, probably. But I went to a VCOM event, and the person on the VCOMs was two mission people, people who interview people, look at applications, and then looked at the people in the chat, and they recognized some of the students in the chat with me. They're like, "Oh yeah, I remember you from last time." Blah blah blah. They're having a good old conversation. So They do recognize you, makes them kind of who you are. So the event I attended was a Q&A, so I learned a lot of stuff about the school. So for example, VCOM has a master's program you can get into. And if you do good in that 1 year master's program, you get acceptance into the school. Pretty much so. I didn't know that by reading their website too much. And also learn
Well,
about,
well, I mean, you do have to ace the master's program. I'm assuming it's not like you can just do like shitty on it.
yeah, you have to do decent. You don't have to like ace it, but like you just have to pass pretty much. And there's like bars you have to pass, but yeah. But still, it's nice to have a program like that to help out people with lower stats. That's what the admission said this program's for. Like if you have lower stats, lower MCAT, lower GPA, you show yourself your work really well in the program, you get into the DO school. So it's kind of nice to have something like that to work with students that are kind of lower in their stats. I don't know if any other schools does that, but I could be wrong. Let us know in the comments. So, are you gonna be attending any of these
Yes,
events?
no, for sure.
You're
What did
not
you
gonna be
say?
attending these events?
I can't hear you. What did you say?
Are you gonna be attending some of these events?
Probably yes. If it does not like collide with my work, I would definitely. We will have to see.
I know, that's
If
what
I
I'm
have more
saying.
time, if I have more time, I would honestly.
I know VComs are on Fridays at 12:30. So, it's the only one I really know of right now.
You should send me the link, and then I'll if I don't know if I'm working this Friday. I haven't checked my schedule yet, but you should send me a link.
Okay, I'll send you that after we're done. But
Sounds good. So you found this event that you were was it yesterday?
that was last Friday.
It was okay. So you found this event very rewarding experience.
Yeah, I mean, I learned more about the school. I got to talk to admissions more face to face over Zoom.
Did
So,
they answer any important questions that you were not able to answer through the means of looking it up?
I mean, they kind of like said they screen. I mean, I already kind of knew that from like rumors online, but they kind of just said, "Hey, we screen. Hey, if you're not from these states, we won't accept you." Pretty much. So, kind of stuff that you probably should know, but it's kind of hard to find online. Because you
Was it
probably think
like
it's a rumor and it's not.
only the Appalachian states? Like you said, like it's only so the left side of the country. I mean the right side of the country.
Yeah, so for VCOM themselves, look at the Appalachian states, which is literally the right side of the country. So if you're from California, don't apply to VCOM because unless you have connections over here on this side of the country, you're not going to get in. It basically said it's almost impossible. So,
So if you're listening to this and you are on the left side of the country, like California side of the country, if you're applying to VCOM, probably would not get in unless you're like super top percent. And even then, I don't think I don't think they will take the super top percents even then
no.
because they will want to people from this side.
They want people that represent the values over here of the Appalachian culture, I guess they call it.
Oh
So,
geez,
that's kind of,
definitely not the culture from here.
yeah, so that's kind of what they're going for when they looked at applications, they said. But I think that's it for this video, guys. Let us know in the comments below if you attend these events and if you what you gain from these events, if you think they're
And
helpful or not.
if you did attend these events, please list them down below so we can check them out if they're happening next year or whatever. And if you're listening to this 2 years from now, still list them out. Some people might be interested.
So see you next time.
All right.